So, as digital nomad Americans, we see a lot of dumb questions on these Facebook groups. So, let's pull about 10 of these out and let you know maybe if you're becoming a digital nomad, how not to post to Facebook or social media.
Let's do it.
All right.
Hi guys, we're Paul and Natasha with Nomadic-AF. So we are on a ton of these Facebook groups and expat groups and house sitting groups, and we see these kind of questions all the time.
A lot of reasons to look, a lot of things to look at here about how not to post to a group you're going to move to. So these people are moving to these cities and asking some crazy ass questions. So let's check a few of them out.
Yeah. All right. This one is in the Medellin expat group.
I guarantee.
Do you know this story?
No, it's just when I see Medellin, it's going to be a passport, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's all that moves down to Medellin. All right. I'd like to ask the group something. It's dramatic. And I'm being paranoid.
Que dramatica.
But I figure it's best to ask. I was dealing with Paisa. I was dating this Paisa. Yep, he's dating a local girl for a few months, and it ended. She
kind of ugly.
Kind of ugly. She said something weird in one of her last comments. Good luck with your visa.
Oh no! Don't be fucking with people, y'all.
First of all, okay. I'm planning on applying for a formal visa later after the tour, and she knew that. She's gonna. Okay, so this is the thing. First of all, sorry guys, like you are not finding the girl of your dreams in Medellin.
You ain't finding a hot Colombian woman.
They are there for hot Colombian men. You are a fat, gross American. Stop it, first of all.
Yeah, if they're with you, you're paying for everything.
Yep. So there are, in many Latin countries, women have very substantial rights when it comes to money, violence, relationships, stuff like that. If a woman says you abused her or something, you will be arrested and deported before the trial comes out, right? And that I think that's what she's saying here is good luck getting your visa if you break up with me, because she's going to say something to the government about you.
Yeah, you're screwed. You better be moving to Mexico.
We lived in Medellin for a while, quite a while actually.
Yeah.
The passport bros here are the worst people.
They are.
They are the worst. And when shit like this happens to them, there was one where the Paisa was hugging this guy and she left and walked away, and his neck, like in a second she got it. And I laugh at that shit because these guys are just being gross and they're down there to take advantage of
these women.
Women, and they get the worst end of this 99% of the time, and I laugh every single time.
You're going to be paying one way or the other.
It sucks because Medellin is a cool city, but
these passport bros.
They really have taken over in Medellin. They really have. See, Montenegro. I have 20K in pesos. I want to trade for USD. So this can go either way. I see this a lot. People are always trying to trade dollars and pesos.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you're getting counterfeit bills in your trade. Like this guy, if he really wanted USDs, he could walk right to the bank and trade his pesos.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. This is clearly a scam.
Don't be trading money with people on the street or on Facebook groups.
Especially with anonymous folks.
Oh,
he posted anonymously. Like, why?
Bro, what?
Something's up, man.
Go to the bank. You don't be changing money on the street.
Yeah.
All right. My husband and 1-year-old are making plans to move to Mexico. I'm an American. Oh my gosh. I'm looking for places that are safe, don't want too hot. I'm an art teacher. I'm willing to get certified as an English teacher. Anybody can do that. You don't have to be a teacher. The pay is only 1/5 of what I get now. Yeah, that's true. You don't make anything in Mexico.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh my God, she doesn't speak Spanish. So she wants to come to Mexico, get a high-paying job, and she has no Spanish skills. But I'm working on it.
Okay. Yeah, I've been working on my Spanish for freaking 8 years, and it's not great.
No, definitely not good enough to get a job.
Not good enough to get a job.
So here's this gringa. She is married to a Mexican, so there is that. So he's going to come down and work. But
and they have a baby together.
As a gringa, she wants to come from America to Mexico, get a higher paying job, not in her field, and she doesn't speak the language. I'm telling you.
Suertes.
First of all. But we see this all the time. Everybody wants to come down. They speak no Spanish, but they want to work. They want to come down and work with no Spanish skills.
And this is how a lot of people get sucked up into these travel job scams as well.
Yes.
We just did a video on travel job scams, so go check that
out.
Go
look for that.
But
they're desperate for work.
They're desperate to get away from the United States. They're desperate to get away from where they are now, and they'll do anything. But
she ain't getting a job in Mexico, not speaking Spanish.
Job in Mexico with no Spanish, yeah. Ugh.
I guess I don't notice they post anonymously. Posted anonymously because I don't want my husband to see.
Uh-oh.
All right, hold on.
So if your husband's in the group, though, wouldn't he be suspicious about seeing this post?
My husband, John Smith, is like a total douchebag. All right, we're thinking of moving to Mexico City. She's an American, but I'm concerned how my husband would make... Oh, it's another one. How my husband would... He doesn't speak any Spanish.
He doesn't speak Spanish.
In Mexico City, first of all.
He has no qualifications.
He has no qualifications.
We will be living in
Western Mexico City. That doesn't matter. Mexico City's fucking huge.
Giant, yeah.
We thought he could be an English-speaking handyman in Mexico. Is there any demand for that?
Oh. The
Well,
sad thing is there
first of all,
there
kind of is, but you know this husband is like, that bitch is blasted. Like, I know that she's talking to that is.
Yeah.
But again, all these people wanting to move to Mexico City, they have no language skills and they want a job.
And you're going to take a job away from a local handyman? No wonder CDMX, they don't like us there.
They don't either because of this shit. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to post your services as an English-speaking handyman. A Mexican handyman is going to hire you, document you, and get you deported.
Yeah.
The end.
The end.
You can't come here and work. It doesn't work that way.
You cannot come here and work. No.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Find an online job.
Yeah. Oh, this guy. Okay. So this is nuanced. This is very nuanced. He's saying if it's okay to pay more than a Mexican for rent, which happens, then you need to start tipping better. So if Mexicans tip 10%, tip the same as Mexicans.
Tip 10% as well.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to be out in the rain waiting for a taxi. The taxi is going to bypass a Mexican guy waiting in the rain. Because he knows you tip more.
You tip more, yeah.
The servers in restaurants are going to wait on you more than they're going to wait on the Mexican clientele.
Yeah, and it's going to create animosity.
It does create animosity. Already in Mexico City, you see a lot of people complaining about this in the bigger cities. Just go with the flow. If it's a 10% tip, leave a 10% tip. If they did an outstanding job and you want to leave 15, leave 15.
Yeah.
But you can't shame Mexicans
for not being able to pay as much as you when you're making a ton more money.
And you're making service for them worse. So stop doing that.
Yeah.
And don't be shaming people for it either.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. We've loved our time exploring different villages around Oaxaca. I bet Oaxaca's awesome.
Oaxaca is amazing.
Considering where we might like to rent, one big question, are there any villages that do not have the constant drone of barking dogs all day and night?
No, there's not.
One of the replies is, don't come. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Dude, look, if you want to move to Mexico, look, get used to horns honking, dogs barking.
And bombas.
Bombas, the fireworks, and roosters crowing.
Yeah.
It's not quiet here.
It's not quiet.
Like, if you want to come and live... So, first of all, he wants to get into the small villages around Oaxaca.
Yeah.
The noise is worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
City noise.
You're in a farm.
You're in a farm. There's going to be dogs and roosters and all kinds of noise. Look, if you can't handle dogs barking and roosters crowing, don't come to Mexico.
And don't go outside of cities.
Don't go on a Mexican Facebook group and complain about the dogs barking.
Yeah, that one's tough.
I mean, you can see the people are already black. Don't come.
I'm concerned about the barking.
Right.
Okay.
All right. I recently booked a flight for my brother from Puerto Vallarta to Hermosillo, Sonora, with Aeromexico. He will be traveling with a Washington State enhanced driver. Oh, those are those new driver's licenses.
The new thing.
As his sole form of he's traveling from Hermosillo to Puerto Vallarta to Hermosillo.
So he doesn't have his passport?
He doesn't have so he's walked across the border in San Diego, because you can walk across the border without a passport, and then he stayed.
Oh, so he's
here illegally. Passport.
He's here illegally.
So she called Aeromexico, and they said he requires a passport.
Oh, okay.
And he said no. he's from Washington State and he has that ID. But the lady seemed perplexed and uninformed about an enhanced driver's. So the Mexican customer service lady was uninformed about the Washington enhanced state ID.
Yeah, no.
Look, you're not flying with your Washington. I just don't understand how people are this stupid. You're not using an American ID to travel domestically in Mexico.
Yeah, it's a passport because it's recognized internationally. They don't know if your freaking ID is a fake. Like,
I just can't believe she says the Mexican lady was uninformed about the Washington ID.
first of all, that's breaking day to day anyway.
Right. Oh man. Okay. So no, you can't just travel around Mexico with your United States issued ID.
No.
All right. You want this?
Oh, again, they're calling out another transport company.
Yeah. Has anyone had issues with Bahigo, Mexico?
Should we close? Should we not say the name of it?
Yeah, we better cover that up. Just heard friends en route that they're in a car with no seat belts and no AC. No seat belts at highway speeds. Not good. Update. All is fine.
After I phoned office twice, they had a driver pull over and pull out the seat belts that were stuck behind the seat.
Backed up. Oh my god. Oh, look at all the angry and laughing.
Oh
no.
My god.
She called them to have him pull over and pull the seat belts out.
First of all, why didn't you just ask? And second of all, just
don't travel.
Just
stop traveling.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you blasted this company. It's probably a well-known company, well-respected company.
For not having seatbelts.
I've never seen this. What the hell is she talking? I've never seen a seatbelt in a cab.
I've never seen seatbelts. No.
People, don't come to Mexico. If you cannot handle a different way of life, please don't come.
What's next? You didn't have a car seat in the taxi for my baby?
Right, that taxi didn't have a car seat.
I've never seen a car seat in Mexico, I don't think.
No, I haven't either. I know this one because this is out of our Mazatlan group.
Oh, no.
All right.
Dígame.
Stop coming to Mexico, please, if you are a terrible person. Just stay where you're at. All right.
You know it's going to be good when it starts out with disturbing news.
Nobody's disturbed but her. Okay. Her and her service dogs were turned away at a restaurant.
Yeah.
First of all, service dogs. That's the whole thing here in Mexico is people, you can go to any Mexican vet and they'll sign something for $5 that says you have a service dog.
Yeah.
Nobody falls for it.
No.
Nobody wants, like, this lady is pissed that this owner would not let her bring her 2 dogs into a restaurant.
Yeah.
So she blasted the pizza place, the guy's name, pet friendly, even though my pets are certified service dogs. I want to educate people.
Okay.
They did not understand the service. All right, so she's in the States where you legally have to let a service dog in, right?
Yeah.
That's not how it is in Mexico.
No.
A lot of places you can bring your dogs, but this nice fancy restaurant, you're not bringing your dogs into.
Yeah, it's up to the restaurant to decide.
Right.
Not.
All with a smile on his face. Clear behavior of a psychopath, she called him, for not letting her dog. I feel sorry for the employees. Foodies beware.
Wow.
Man, don't come to Mexico, please.
If I'm going to a fancy restaurant, and I love dogs, I don't want a dog at the table next to me. Sorry.
This lady just looks like she even recorded the whole thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't come here.
Don't come here,
please. You're gonna
please.
be doing shit like that.
Okay, another one. Got it?
Yeah, speaking English for those that interact with foreigners in Mexico to make money should be a must.
All right, I don't think we need to read any more of that. I don't understand gringos that come here and expect people to speak English. We had another one of those in our other video.
Yeah, we
did.
The
Starbucks lady.
Yeah.
Look, you're in Mexico.
Mexicans speak Spanish.
They speak Spanish. I don't care if you're a tourist.
And we see this a lot too, as far as posts. I need an English-speaking hairdresser. I need an English-speaking doctor. Which, I can kind of understand some of that, the nuances, but
waiters should not speak your language. Oh, they're going to speak French, Canadian, English, Italian. Like, how many languages? Like, it's stupid. All right, get out the way. Just took a taxi from El Centro to Sonora. Oh, they have the taxi number. Gave the drivers 100 pesos. He gave me 50 and change. I put my hand out for the rest of the change, and he said it was 50. In Spanish, so this is a gringo who's got like minimal Spanish. I told him I live here, and I knew the fare was 45.
Wait, this whole thing is over 5 pesos?
I got my 5 pesos, and F all of you who will call me cheap for fighting for you.
Wow.
This is why people hate Americans and gringos.
Yeah, and you don't. So the way taxis work here in Mexico is they have zones. So if they go past a zone, even if it's a block, it's an extra charge. I mean, that's just how it is. If you don't want to pay the extra whatever, get off the block before the zone ends.
Right. This guy is so proud of being a douche. Like, I don't understand it. Like, F all of you who will call me cheap for fighting for you. Like, people like this.
You're not fighting for me, man.
No, don't come here.
Don't bring me into it.
Now that taxi is going to bypass every gringo he sees because this guy is a douche. And this guy is a dime a dozen in Mexico, right?
It's ridiculous.
Needling people for 5 pesos. Like, please don't come here.
Yeah, bro, chill.
Just stop.
Yeah, guys, these posts are not few and far between.
No.
They are very commonplace.
Right, and like I say, we're a member of tons of groups because we house sit. We're digital nomads. We move around a lot, so we
see this all the time.
This is just a small representative of a much bigger problem. Like, if you cannot handle being around foreigners or in a foreign country,
yeah, you can't be loosey goosey, go with the flow. Don't come.
Don't come. And if you do, stop posting this shit on Facebook for everybody to see it because you're pissing off everybody.
Yeah, and we'll blast you.
So see you then. Lights.